Welcome back to my automation video. Today I'm going to make a GT500 race car. Well, for body I will choose this body. And for panel material, let's go with carbon fiber. For chassis, of course, monocoque as always. For light car, you want monocoque, right? And also I'm going to choose carbon fiber cause race car. For engine, I want this to be longitudinal cause I want this GT500 car to be rear wheel drive or maybe all wheel drive. For suspension, I going to choose let's choose double wishbone for front and for back. Now for engine, I want this to be inline for 2 liter. So yeah, I going to name it as always. You know what? Let's call it 2000 cause it's 2 liter. I don't know, sometimes I just name it, name engine randomly. I mean, I name everything randomly. For variant name, let's make it GT500. Now, of course, I'm going to choose inline. For block material, I want this to be lightweight and powerful. So yeah, I'm going to choose the best of the best, cause well, race car baby. Well, for head and valve, I'm going to choose 5 and also the best material. And for engine, well, you know what? I doesn't need to change the engine capacity. And also I want this engine to be square, so yeah. For crank, let's choose the lightest and the best. And also, yeah, I'm not going to mess around with quality slider for now. And of course I want this to be turbocharged cause I am shooting for 650 horsepower, so without turbo I don't think that thing is possible. Also I'm going to use ball bearing. For fuel system, yeah, I'm going to choose the best cause it is basically a race car. I mean, GT500 is like top of the line race car. I mean, it is an F1 but it's still the best of the best. For exhaust, let's make it bigger and also no muffler, no catalytic converters too. Well, we already making 200 horsepower, which is not much, but that number will increase definitely. And wow, this engine can rev really high. But of course, the valve is an issue. Let's bring that up. And knocking for some reason. Dead bird. The best of everything. Let's make the fuel mixture a lot more richer, because yeah, I want this to have more power. What can I do? Well, I think it's now time for tuning, and oh, the weight is really light. So yeah, see you after I tune this engine to my desire. I mean, I want this to be 650. So yes, see you after I make that power. Well, after tuning the engine for a while, of course I play with quality slider a bit, but not by much. Yeah, I make 650 horsepower, which is that's my target, and the power curve that's pretty good. I mean, it isn't yes, there is definitely a turbo lag, but yeah, it still make a good amount of power. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the engine. Now for body, I want this to be a 2-door, cause well, you doesn't need 4-door for this kind of car. I mean, it is a GT500 kinda car, and of course, sorry if I doesn't get something right. I mean, I do little bit of research, but not much about GT500 car. So yeah, I know the power is somewhere around 650, and the weight is over 1020 kilos, if I'm not mistaken. 1020 kilo, yeah. That I'm not really sure. I just researched, but I just forget now. But yeah, I think that's true. For drive, of course, I want this to be. You know what? Let's just pick all-wheel drive. And gearbox, well, sequential cars. Well, let's be real. Sequential is the fastest gearbox in this game and in real life. For differential, I want this to be like, but also, well, I want differential. I mean, I doesn't want open diff, so I think. You know what? Let's use electric. We made a slip differential for top speed. Well, let's not mess with that for now. And for tire, of course, I want radial and semi-slick, and also I want the body to be white. Oops, not that white. Yeah, just like that, I think. Well, for rim, let's make it 19-inch, and for tire, yeah, let's make that big. And of course, for rim material, I want this to be carbon fiber. So it is really like. For brake, well, you know what I'm going to choose, the best of the best. Of course, I'm going to choose carbon ceramic. Yeah, that's how you spell it, carbon ceramic. Yeah, let's say. And of course, I want this to be race, but so yeah, for aero, of course, downforce. And well, I might be playing with quality slider, but not now. For seat, well, I think I only need one seat or two. Yeah, you know what, let's make it two-seater. As well, maybe you want a co-driver for some reason. Yeah, you can do that. Well, let's make it two. For interior, of course, basic, and make it lighter by changing the quality. For steering, well, I want this to be variable hydraulic. Traction 8, I think only ABS is good enough. For safety, well, let's make it basic. As well, normally you doesn't have airbag or something, but yeah, it still have roll kits. So yeah, I think basic is good enough. And also, if I choose advanced, it will increase the weight by quite a lot. So yeah, I think basic is good enough. Now for suspension, I will choose active sport and just choose the bottom part. And as you can see, the engine the car have issue with wheel spin. Why? Well, I think as I doesn't tune the gear, but oh, and of course the preset I want it to be race car. So yeah, race preset. And hope the engine, not the engine, the tire not clipping. And let's make tire a little bit smaller. That is kind of clipping a bit. Yeah, that is really small amount of gap there. Yeah, I hope I doesn't hit any bump with this car. Now for drivetrain, let's mess with that and make it longer. Taller. Yeah, I think that's good. Well, now it's time for designing the car, which is of course my favorite part. Well, I guess see you after I design this car. Well, after designing this car for a really long time, it takes me more than 1 hour, honestly. Nearly more than 1 hour. I mean, nearly 1 hour. Well, this is the result. Honestly, for the look, I kinda like it, but it's have one thing that, in my opinion, lacking, and that is, of course, sticker. So yeah, I going to add sticker. So yeah, see you after I'm adding the sticker. Yeah, I know it's just kinda. So I can let you see the result before putting any sticker. So yeah, see you after I put the sticker. Well, welcome back. Well, after adding some extra intake, I mean, what is it called? I forget. Fan, yeah, and adding a lot. Well, not a lot, but few sticker. Well, this is the final result. Yeah, I'm. Yeah, honestly, the look and the color, I love them. Well, the only thing that I need to know about this car is the performance. So yeah, see you in Beamng. Well, welcome to welcome to Beamng. Well, I've been driving this car for a while, and honestly, this car is pretty fast, especially around the corner. And yeah, if you see the graphic on the left, yeah, this car is really fast. As you can see now, it can do 2G. I mean, normally on Beamng that is pretty rare. And yeah, for the car that I make, normally I only break like what 1.3G of lateral. I mean, of turning. Oh, I don't know what was that thing called. Of turning force, I think. But yeah, this thing can hit like 2G like no problem, which is crazy. I hope the car sound isn't too loud. Well, at least for you guys. Cause yeah, for me, I kinda crank up the sound cause I want to hear the engine. But yeah, the car is pretty fast and it do bottom out at its top speed like F1 car. I mean, it is GT car. I think I do make this car downforce a little bit too much. I mean, it has more downforce than it weight, which is not normal. Well, not normal for. I think it is not that normal. I think. Oops. Okay, that is completely my fault there. I mean, normally a GT500 car only have like probably 500 kilo of downforce, and yeah, this thing have 1200. Yeah, that's a lot. 1200 kilo of downforce. That is like F1 territory, but of course this thing is weight 1 ton. Yeah, I think it weigh 1000 kilo. Maybe a little bit more, but not by much. Maybe 1020. I forget that. And honestly, this thing, I think this can be the fastest car that I ever make for some reason. Yeah, I want to test the lap time, but yeah, for now I just going to do a lap round here. And well, this have a lot of power, but this is just so drivable at the same time. And when I say, well, I hope that I don't hit any bump. This car still can hit bump, like no problem. Just don't hit the bump too hard, cause yeah, that's whole other problem there. As you can see, the thing is bottoming out. Oops, I think I should focus more on driver. I mean driving, bruh. And yeah, if you see on the left side, it can do nearly to, I don't know how many G was that thing. But yeah, the braking is pretty good. What? More than 2G of braking? Yeah, I take that. I take that. Oops. Okay, that is my bad right there. And no, for some reason the front bumper is pretty good. I mean, normally when I make a car that have splitter, I mean splitter, for some reason they love like just detach from the bumper, which is bad. But yeah, this car, I think this car is the best car that I ever made. I mean, the handling is pretty good, and the braking too. Actually, I think I am going to try to drift it this, which is not going to be easy because this have too much grip. But yeah, whoops, my bad. But yeah, this thing is all-wheel drive and oh, it still can drift. Yeah, I think the mistake that I do is the power distribution. It is I think 50-50, because I think I should make this like 60-40. I mean 60 on the rear and 40 on the back. Yeah, I think the only way this car can improve is just like that. I mean, other than the weight, I mean power distribution, this car is perfect. The acceleration is pretty good, and yeah, it have a lot of grip. Oops. But yeah, if you go crazy, you still can drift. I mean, not drift, like more like power slide. Yeah, this car is. Oops. Yeah, this car is pretty capable of drifting for some reason. I mean, of course, the drifting is different than real-wheel drive car drift. So yeah. Now for off-road, well, this have slick tire, but I wanted to know what happened if I off-road this car. Oops. Well, first thing first, this car doesn't have a lot of grit of the road. Let's reset the car. But oops, that's what I'm talking about when I say the splitter right to detach. But yeah, that is rough. Normally, that thing happen just because I brake. Oops. Oh, there you go, another part of this car. Let's see if this car can do this one lap at least. What? Hey, this car is still driver. Oh, never mind. This car pouring to the right. Yeah, we doesn't need that. That only increase the drag, especially off-road. Oops. Ah. Come on. Oh, it still can continue. Well, if you ask me if this can do one lap of off-road, yeah, this. I mean, we broke the radiator, but yeah, we still can do that. Yeah, the car is okay off-road. Well, I mean, if you change the tire, yeah, this thing can go off-road. Yeah, I think only changing the tire and increasing the, I mean, what was that? The ride height? Yeah, the ride height. This thing can go off-road pretty well, and also drifting at the same time. Oh, and I over-rev the engine. Whoops. And yeah, after you done drifting, oops, you can just accelerate. Accelerate. Yeah, this car had a pretty good axe. Oh, and oh, and yeah, I doesn't notice. I just over rev. Oh no, I overheat the engine. uh, I think the only issue with this car is the reliability. I mean, this car get overheat by. Well, I mean, if you overrev the engine and just go crazy, yeah, I think any engine will be damaged. But yeah, I think this. I hope the engine holding up a little bit better. Actually, I want to try to do 10 lap with this car, but I don't know how long that thing will take. Well, actually, you know what? I think I'm going to do that. Well, welcome to the torture test, I guess. I mean, yeah, this. I wanted to do 15 lap, and if you ask me why am I starting here, for some reason when I'm trying to start at the starting line, the rear bumper, the rear splitter just keep detaching, and I cannot. Oops, and I cannot going back. So yeah, it is a torture test. Well, I still going to try. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to edit. Oops, if I'm going to edit, I think I'm probably going to cut it, guys. Yeah, if I'm not cutting it, this video will take like an hour. So yeah, I guess it is time to start. Starting the lap now. And the first turn I'm going to brake now and well accelerate full throttle. Well, nearly reached the finish line. Finish line. Yeah, it's only first lap, so yeah, I guess 14 left to go. Yeah, honestly, this car is pretty good around the corner, and the speed is not slow at all. I mean, yeah, and also the throttle response is good. If you have if you are at the right rev range, yeah, this car can accelerate pretty good. Oh crap! Oops, nearly crashed there, and I'm panic and switching. I'm panic and switch the gear to neutral. Yeah, that sucks. If I'm being honest, I'm surprised that I doesn't crash for a while and nearly crashed there. And also I'm surprised the engine is holding up pretty good and the brake doesn't fit at all. So yeah, I think I shouldn't talk too much cause yeah, talking take my concentration away. Ah, god. Yeah, honestly, I think I have a little bit of an issue here. The gasoline, the fuel. Yeah, the fuel is. I think I need. Oops, I think I should stop talking. But this video will be boring if I'm not talking at all, or not at all. I don't know. But yeah, the fuel is really low. Well, not low. It's less than 50%. So yeah, I think I will change my strategy here from trying to go fast as possible. Yeah, and I think I going to try to conserve some fuel. So yeah, if you see me shift early, that's why. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much up here. The fuel is pretty low. Yeah, but I don't know if I'm going to finish. I clap. That what 7 lap to go. Yeah, I think there is 7 lap to go. So yeah, I just going to try to finish here, but at the same time I doesn't want to go too slow. Yeah. Yeah, now the fuel like is turning on. I kinda scared here. Yeah, let's see if I can do 15 lap in one go. I mean, one refueling. And yeah, I think the mistake that I do, I doesn't get a full fuel. I mean, yeah, I think I need to get the tank fuel. I mean full. I cannot tell. Yeah, let's see if I can, you know, do fuel hypermiling. I mean, the last few lap I going to hypermile. Cause yeah, the fuel is that. If I go fast, there will be not enough fuel. But yeah, at the same time I want to do 15 lap. So yeah, sorry guys if I'm going slow, and of course, yeah, it's kind of boring. I mean, yeah, when this thing goes slow, well, this thing definitely have the grip and power. If I'm going for this, I been doing 11, and if you see on the right side, yeah, I was going slow, cause well, the fuel is really low. So yeah, let's hope. Can I do 15 lap? Well, if I'm hypermaling like this, I still not even sure when there is. It is really small amount of fuel in there. I mean in this car. So yeah, yeah. I don't know why I doesn't think about the fuel and I forget to change the fuel amount. Cause yeah, I mean automation car normally only have 75% fuel unless you are changing it. So yeah, I think I was kind of screwed. I think yeah, well, the engine is running out of fuel, which is suck, and I only do 13 lap. That is. Can I see? Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, this car can only do 13 lap on one, well, on 75% of fuel. Yeah, I doesn't think about the fuel. Yeah, so I do take that. Yeah, honestly, I feel horrible honestly. Yeah, so this car is fast, but the fuel consumption is a bit too much. I think I shall go with rear wheel drive. Well, the car will be less controllable, but I think I still can do finish. And one thing that I make me surprised, I doesn't crash, which is not normal, cause I normally get exhausted when driving off or a lot of lap. I mean, the last time I do a lot of lap is only 5 laps, so yeah, that thing is spread a lot. And yeah, if you ask, well, can I do 15 laps? Well, maybe I cannot answer that like now, cause yeah, the fuel just ran out. And now, for the time that I was waiting, hot lapping. So yeah. Oh, and the fastest lap is 1 minute 38 seconds. So yeah, 15 minutes is a lot in Beamng. So yeah, let's see how fast can this car go. Well, now it's time for hot lapping. And yeah, if you see on the right side, it only filled 75% of fuel. So yeah, maybe if I fill that with 100% of fuel, I think I still can do that. I mean, yeah, I can take it. Oops, I forget to turn on the manual. So yeah, I will start the hot lap. I can definitely brake a lot more late there. Ooh, this car is the fastest car I think that I ever made. Yeah, this car is definitely the fastest car. And by the way, the second fastest car is a crazy car. That thing has 3,000 horsepower, and this thing only has 650. This thing still have some downforce, but not as much as this car. So yeah, this car is a huge success in my opinion. This is the fastest, and yeah, I don't know about you, but for me, 1 minute 36 seconds is fast in my opinion. Oops, and I think if I close the menu, yeah, I think I'm going to crash or not. But yeah, this car is the fastest car that I ever made. And driver and Beamng. I think there is F1 car in Beamng, which is faster, but yeah, that car is another piece. But yeah, for something like GT car or I don't know what. Yeah, I mean close wheel. Yeah, close wheel car. This is the fastest that I ever driven. Then and don't get me wrong. I make LMP car before, and that car is a huge failure in my opinion. And yeah, this car is in my opinion the best car that I ever made. Design wise and the color, I love the color and the design. Well, it's good. You shall be the judge. I don't know how about you, but in my opinion, this car's looking pretty good. Yeah, how about you? Put comment on the comment section about the look of this car. I mean, in my opinion, yeah, this car is good. The rear is look like BMW for some reason, and the front, I never see car like this. Yeah, yeah, I think, and for the set, yeah, if you look this car from this angle, I think I do accidentally copy BMW design, but yeah, the front is good. I think, yeah, no car look like this car, so yeah, maybe a GTA 5 car. I think this, yeah, the front is look like GTA 5 car. So yeah, overall, I like the result of this car, and yeah, I guess that is for today. Thanks for watching and bye bye.